Oh, he's looking good. Hey guys, what is up? It is Z-Killer from Z-Killer's Life, and today I'd love to show you my animals, but I got something a little more important right now. So recently, I've been going through my animals' cages and I've noticed mites. Now, I think these are Hypoaspis mites or predatory mites, but I'm not sure. I've done as much research as I can. I've looked at these guys under a microscope, but I want to reach out to you guys to see if you guys can tell me if these are the predatory mites that I think they are, or if there's something else completely, because they're basically in every one of my animals' cages, my tarantula's cages, my snail cages, my lizard cage, my frog cage, just everywhere. But they're not hurting the animals. They're not climbing on the animals. It doesn't seem like they're affecting the animals at all. They're just sitting in the soil, climbing on stuff, and when there's a dead bug or something, they just devour it. So I'm thinking that they're the predatory mites. And I have this micro lens here, and I'm going to show you my rough green snake and my gold dust day gecko's cage, and show you the mites with this macro lens, and we'll see. And if you guys can help me identify these, that'd be great, because they're just everywhere. That's what's concerning me, is that there's so many of them. It's like an infestation, but they're not hurting the animals. So I'm gonna put on this lens, we're gonna go into this cage here, and we're gonna see what we can find. Alright, so I have the macro lens on. See? I'm going to open up the cage here. Now these mites are mostly living in the soil. As close as, let's see if I can find a good patch of them. There's some there. Right underneath this passion vine. Let's see. There you can see. Get even closer. There they are. There we go. Now you can see there's literally just hundreds and thousands of these guys. Now, I'm hoping that they're the Hypoaspis mites they're eating the pests and stuff, because that'd be great, really. But I know usually you have to buy these as a culture or something to get them, but I did use some soil from my garden, and I didn't bake it that time, and then these guys started appearing within a couple months. And I've also got these in my vivariums, but they're not affecting the plants, they're not affecting the animals or anything like that. Here's some on this clay pot here. Now, as far as I can tell, they're not hurting the animals at all. And when I put them under the microscope, they looked exactly like the ones I saw pictures of. So, yeah. And I mean, this is a pretty decent-sized 10-gallon tank. There's my, gold dust day gecko right there. Don't want him to get out. But they're just everywhere. So, I'd love your guys' input. If anyone knows about these or has used these, I'd love to know if this is what they act like, this swarming behavior, because it does have me worried, but they aren't affecting the animals in any way and not getting in their water or anything like that. So any kind of input would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.